Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And we will do the B quest today. That's the closest. I know I said something about doing the armor in the last episode, but I am on the one hand not that certain where precisely to go. And second of all, we first of all need to do some scouting. That is just what I think. So we are gonna... I probably should stay on a official way, shouldn't I? Yes. Whoopsies. You get it. I am still trying to find my way around. So we need to somehow just go in the direction of B. That's what we are gonna do. I do not know what, and yes, we need to, that quest is about talking to the blacksmith in order to get to the wedding. We still have some side quests which will be coming up. The mud thing, where we need to find out what happened to mud. We have a combat training side quest, but I am for now just gonna feel the freedom and follow this road. Let's see where it's gonna be getting at us. It would obviously be better if we would have a horse or something. We are still, so to say, stuck in the very beginning, and I have not seen anything that would help us out here in the town. Hunting spot. You have stumbled upon a place with a large amount of game. It will be marked on the map as a hunting spot. Nice. You discovered a nest, and yes, I am apparently not that certain how much time we are gonna spend hunting. That's what I gonna need to admit, and I need to admit that looks beautiful. And once we are... Okay, yes, we are close to the town, that's good. To the next town, and there we have quests available and stuff. So the travel, I don't know yet how the town is called. I know when we fast travel, by the way, and yes, when we fast travel, it was in the first part that there was a possibility of getting ambushed. I think that is in... And there's a dude, right? Or a dudess in the back. Anyways. So that's in... I think this part 2, so there might still with fast, well, not still, even with fast traveling, some neat action. And yes, it's maybe not gonna be in the next couple of episodes that much episode, because once we get to a new town, there's gonna be a lot of talking and stuff. But that's on the other hand good, right? That's an RPG, that's what it is all about. And with that, I do have to hope we are gone. I wanna get the armor, you know? I mean, we have here the card thing. Do we have here? Skill teacher. We have a lot of the fog of war. We have a lot of fog which will clear out over time, and the only way to do that is to actually get out and, well, walk around. You can travel... Fast travel, so I now could fast travel here. Okay, good. Questions I'm not yet. That is what I do not remember from part 1. How expensive that is. You know? Okay, that's the blacksmith, but let's
my ass.
The gaffer.
See.
What's going on?
They took the treats our gaffer brought us from the market.
Trees?
Honey cakes. We didn't pilfer anything from you. It was us the gaffer brought them for.
But he always buys 3 for us to share.
We had to do everything ourselves because you overslept. So nothing for you.
It's your fault you didn't wake me up. On purpose.
Stop squabbling, or I'll give you all what for. You're supposed to be learning a trade, not fighting over trees. Forget the cakes and get on with your work, or I'll fetch your master.
Why are you lecturing us like some old codger? You're barely a year older than us.
Yeah, don't tell us what to do.
Give it a rest and shut up.
Yeah, knock it off and give me my cake.
Fuck off.
Right, that's it. To hell with you.
Oh boy.
Fuck you!
Fucking bastard!
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Let him have it. Get to fuck. Slice him up.
Who's that madman? What are you taking from him? That's theft. Help! Help me! Thief! Go and arrest him, quickly!
I didn't take anything.
Easy now. I surrender.
Now
I'll
show you, you dirty thief. Stealing from helpless people like that.
I did not steal, by the way. I just took a look at the corpse. Crime and punishment, but maybe that's actually good. It was my fault, not the game's fault. That's actually good that we did that. On the other hand, we are not gonna receive execution, I hope. Committing crimes has consequences. If you get caught by the guards, they'll want to punish you. You then have several options. Pay the fine. If you have enough money to pay the fine, you can redeem yourself of your crimes. Accept punishment. Depending on the severity and number of crimes you are subject to, punishment you can decide to accept. Convince the guard. You can try to convince the guard you're innocent, but it may not work out. Run away. If you decide to run away, the guard will attack you. Acceptance of punishment will have consequences that will harm you in some way. These will wear off over time or by embarking on a penitent pilgrimage. Pillory, you'll spend a few days in the pillory and the public humiliation will make it temporarily difficult for you to deal with people. You will be canned, which will take a toll on your health and will make you weaker for some time. Branding, the executioner branded you on the neck until the wound healed. People will treat you like a criminal and an outcast. Execution, that's the less desirable, right? Execution is reserved as punishment for the most severe crimes that will spell the end of your earthly pilgrimage. Only a recently branded criminal can be executed. Okay, I don't have enough money. I accept the punishment. We can come to... Do you know who I am?
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No. No, it isn't. Don't try to make a fool out of me.
Take me away.
Now, let's have a look at what you've stolen. Show me the goods. And if I find anything else on you that doesn't belong to you, I'll confiscate that too.
Take a look then.
Good. You don't have anything else on you that doesn't belong to you. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go. I'll lock you up in the pillory until you rot.
That's... Oh boy, and that takes us... Oh, okay. This is what I think is... That would have been something worth knowing, right? Now, I do remember that once we... Stealing would have been for me if I actually physically steal. I just, looked at him. I didn't steal. So, anyhow, I've learned that. That's something then for later to remember that I'm not gonna do that. So, I'm still learning. And it is sometimes good and funny how things escalate quickly, right? Okay, you had...
Arms are all sore. Ah, what a disgrace.
Your punishment has taken its toll on you, but it could have been worse. If you commit more serious crimes, the executioner will brand you or will end up in the gallows. Alright, okay, good. Nice, neat, yeah, good. We need to freaking eat something. We need money.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Was machst du? Raus, du Bastard!
Okay, I can't sell. That's great.
Don't think I can't see you.
I need something to eat.
Okay. In case you wonder what I was doing, I was trying to go back to... That's what I've been looking for. So we do not necessarily need a bed. And that again would be stealing, right? Yeah, mount and steal. Okay, let's actually see. We will take a look at how much the fast traveling costs. Oh, just time, okay. That's good. So, shall we then have a talk with the butcher, which is here, and then that is at least something I would have liked to do today.
What the? Did I step in shit? Oh, it's you!
So, we are not stinking anymore.
Good afternoon.
I'm here about the job.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You said something in the tavern about being a blacksmith's son, didn't you?
Aye, that's me. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Let's get started. Sorry, let's get started.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay. Prove yourself to a blacksmith, find materials for forging. We will start then. Journal. And I'm for now actually gonna... wait. Okay. These are the optional ones. The blacksmith's son. Let us first of all untrack this one. So we do not have... Yes. Wait a second. So, a grand wedding between Olda, son of the Lord Semine, and Agnes, daughter of the Droskowitz bailiff, is going to take place at Semine. This could be the perfect opportunity to meet Lord from Berghoff. I need to gain entrance into the wedding party no matter what. I need to get into the wedding party. I was told that the Tarkov blacksmith could assist me in gaining access to the wedding party. I'm sorry, when I paid him a visit, he said I must first pass the test, so I began forging iron with him. Cressley, the lower cement miller, could help me gain... Okay, that's something... That would be the other one. So, I reckon... No, that's private. Sorry. But where? Sorry.
Get to it.
Steel. Okay, start forging at the anvil by pressing X. That ain't the anvil, I know. Give me... Oh, there we go. Nice, hunting sword. We have all the material. Craft.
Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
Okay, you can move the piece back and forth in the furnace to heat its individual parts.
Nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
That's good, right?
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
So, I went to see my brother. To talk about the inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he? Aye. But his rules all over him. He gets the feeling his time's nearly up. Does he get it often? Nearly all the time.
Oh, Jesus! It has to be even! Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Okay. The closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece keep.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up like before. The whole thing is heated up now. Come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. Sparks are flying nicely. Well struck. The sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't it? Keep on whistling. Make sure you keep up the tempo. Sparks are flying nicely. Very nice. I see you know how to keep on rhythm. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay, that took longer than I expected. Okay, smithing, successful, quality, I don't know, is it good or bad?
Right, let's have a look. Well, I won't lie to you, that's pretty botched up.
It's been quite a while since I've stood at a forge.
I can tell, but at least you make an effort. Better than the 2 numbskulls I had before. I might as well give you a try. But next time, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Now I know the mistake. I did it 2 times.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Ah, cool. So we can actually sleep here. That's good.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Alright, will do. You got your own bed. The biggest advantage of
Good day to you.
having your own bed that is always available to you, and sleeping in it automatically saves the game. You can get more beds at later stages of the story or buy them at taverns and in some larger buildings. All your beds are marked on the map. That's good. But guys, we are gonna crack on here in the next episode. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.